when you true media, you just stay doing what you do. You understand it things better when you ain't bound by a description of a flesh tone. Don't get me wrong, I love my peoples, but y'all love to talk about business and it's got to make sense and it got to sell. We in a consumer society, and if you asking me my personal opinion, Canelo versus Andrade is the easiest fight to make, and it can sell because it already got a built-in storyline. They got history. For the ones that don't want to deal with the reality, there's been two weight classes that they've been in where both of them were champ and they didn't fight, but both felt that they were the best in their weight class, but never got to fight each other. Don't get me wrong, with all of the great wins that Canelo, let me get my Abby's right. All the great wins that Canelo Alvarez has gotten, right? Credit to him. Arguably the best resume in boxing, all of that, right? There is still something that will be noted throughout your career and your legacy is, well, did you fight that guy? You know how Conor McGregor said, who is that guy? Well, that guy was champion twice in your same weight class. And then to add to it, now your side of the street. So easiest fight to make. It definitely, and you know what's so crazy about this one? I honestly feel like Andrade would sell the shit out of this. Weird and all. But you know what the real fear is? And I'm just talking to, see, when you ahead of the game, you can just bring them a little bit of flame and just to joke with them. Fanboys. I understand that you would hate for the face of boxing to look like this right here. I know it just burns you. Okay. But if you believe in your boy and they actually approach this man with the fight, I truly believe Demetrius Andrade would sell the shit out of it. All you got to do is follow him around with a camera. And as weird and all that as he is, one thing about Demetrius Andrade, he not afraid. So when you got somebody who not afraid and they willing to just say anything and do anything, it can sell. You know, he just haven't had all the eyes and attention on him. I see him, his channel and all of this whoop de whoop he got. But for this fight, he can talk about how long he been pressing him, all of this shit. It's a lot of footage out there where Andrade is smoking Canelo. Any platform, any interview, he on his head. And the man is just been non-responsive to this dude in two weight classes. And Canelo's great, right? I've seen guys go up two weight classes, attempt to get a belt and come back down and almost win. But he Canelo, so he can go two weight classes, win, and come back down and win. Right? Kell Brook went up two weight classes to fight Triple G. He almost beat him. So he got his head broke. And then he went back down, almost beat Errol Spence. You know, Errol had to do little, little tricks under his waist, you know, under the waist shots he was landing, I think played a role. You feel me? But Kell Brook dared to be great. He went up and dared to go back down. What's wrong with Canelo doing that? I mean, it's not like we haven't seen it before. Can he do what Kell Brook? Can he do what Kell Brook couldn't do? Dare to be great? Pound for pound, I can go up two and drop two. I'm Canelo Alvarez with the WBC. Mr. French Fries. But it's me again. So here's a guy, he's not in a bubble, even though it looks like it in this image. He has to fight mandatories. You know, he got to defend his belt and willing to unify. How many fighters do we got right now that's willing to do that? How many? This is kind of throwback right here. Just saying. So you got somebody like let me go back to y'all. El Presidente, my friend. And Grand Rising. You know, he got these extreme demands. You know, he's the president. He is supposed to get all of his money. He don't want to take a pay cut during a pandemic because he Canelo. You know what it is, man? It's a situation where somebody's been getting spoiled for a long time. Long time. And they're getting their way. With sanctioning bodies. They was getting their way. See, look. Hold up. I'm going to show y'all how this shit went. I'm going to show y'all the fall. Watch this shit, okay? Follow this story. Floyd Mayweather, right? Was giving HBO a chance, trying to deal with these motherfuckers, right? Racist as they were, right? Because they was all about the protection for the complexion. Didn't matter what race and color. No, it's that complexion protection. Keep it 100. Canelo was in good with HBO. You know what I mean? If I'm not mistaken. Then had to follow suit to Showtime. But HBO dropped. Golden Boy dropped. Canelo dropped. You know who picks him up? DAZN. DAZN. Don't get me wrong. He is a big, you know, you could say the biggest name or one of the biggest names in boxing. However, the big bosses is that DAZN, my friend. That DAZN, my friend. If they say no, it means no. You want to go this way, they say no, we go this way. This make it make sense. Needs to make the dollars. So I know that they've been feeling like they've been having a way with sanctioning bodies and networks and people, and you still got to answer to somebody. You know, Canelo think he run the universe and shit. Still, bro, you gonna have to entertain. Still product. Give the people something that they can consume. A Yildrim is a playback. Y'all can give your own opinion about what their Yildrim work is, or whatever that dude name is. You know, it's pathetic. We got Errol Spence coming from an accident, willing to get in there with Danny Garcia. And Canelo want to pill up a guy coming off a loss and PEDs, all for the sake of a green belt that you're not going to defend, my friend. How about take care of some work that you've been avoiding for 2 weight classes and a bottle of years? That's all I'm saying. That way, it ain't nothing left for people to hang over your head about nothing. You got an undefeated fighter that you left hanging in two weight classes. Amazing. And out of y'all's emotion and shit, when you remove that, when you think about it, right? Because everybody always bring up certain fighters that legends avoided, right? It's the same thing. You can we're gonna know people gonna bring all of this shit up. Be some years from now. He can avoid Andrade and be like, look, I remember when he didn't even want to fight him. He was in two weight classes with him. Matter of fact, that nigga ran out of that shit. He ran out of 54 and 60. Shit, in 54, he waited till Andrade got stripped, then went after his belt, but never will fight him. They gonna remember that. Then he went to 160. The zone signed him and Andrade. Easiest fight to make. He still didn't fight him. People gonna be talking about this. You can be mad at me, but it's gonna happen. Chooses the new hate. Right. Just make it make sense. Let and then you gotta impress us. Impress the zone, bro. You think the zone is listen, hold up. Eddie Hearn don't in Matchroom, they don't play. They all about good fights. Okay? So not saying that Golden Boy ain't just who they are, but let's be real. Then they doing it like Matchroom as far as putting on big fights, good competitive fights. We got the Undisputed coming up this weekend. Katie Taylor and Delphine Pursuing. What y'all talking about? What all these other freaking weak promoters out here just doing this rinky dink shit? Looking for little, celebrity fights, exhibitions. Matchroom is getting it in. They showing y'all what it's really about. Y'all can hate on color and all of that. I keeps it 100. Matchroom is putting on fights. Got me back respecting Katie Taylor. I was like, she lost to Delphine, but she about to run that back. I'm like, nigga, let's go. Yeah, give her that rematch. I've been wanting that. Give that lady another chance. RoboCop head ass. Give her another chance to get them belts. Thank you, Katie Taylor. You got my respect. And if you win, big champ shit. Real boxing talk. So true media on this side. Leave that fakery in that lakery. Nigga. Drown that. Out. But on some real, y'all don't want the face of boxing to look like this. It pains you. That's why y'all talk down on the fight. That's why y'all don't want it to happen. Y'all be damn if the face of boxing is back dark skin with dreads, predator looking ass. Talking about it's me again. Y'all don't want that. It's me again. Hey man, just make the fight happen. Figure it out. That fight makes sense. Everything else is failing for this dude. Till he get this work right here, ain't nothing else gonna happen for him. It's gonna be a little mediocre shit. He might end up losing. All right, man. I had to switch to the Bluetooth. Hope you hear me. Oh man, this shit done switched off. Let me see. Y'all bear with me on the audio. Y'all let me know in the chat if the audio coming through. All right, good. It just switched off for some reason. Hey, I see a notification with Tyson Fury still throwing jabs at Wilder. Hey, get that out of here, bro. Like, see, they think real boxing fans are stupid. When we know you out here with this ducking energy, like what's this dude gonna do with Dillian White? Telling you, man. That's why I do this, because niggas be needing me, bro. Because I've been following this Dylan White. Man, they've been ducking this dude for the longest time. The longest time. They are so afraid of this man. And you know what? We know what complexion he is, too. Ain't that some shit? They avoiding that work, bro. Yeah, Fury on the damn in limbo, trying to decide if he gonna drop that belt to avoid dark skinned Dillian. You got Lomachenko handed off his belt, dark skinned Devin. Goodness gracious, Canelo. You ready to get this work in with Andrade when it's all said and done. That's all I know. What else is happening for this guy, man? Nothing else. The Triple G, I knew the Triple G shit was garbage. I flamed that. That didn't happen. We see Triple G get exposed. They on some sucker shit now. Straight up. Just being real with y'all, man. Like, you seen the fanboys get in the way with their energy? They are frustrated now, bro. I'm like, look at this. The Zone simply wants this guy to get a better opponent, and y'all are enraged. I seen the moistest motherfucking rant I've ever seen in my life yesterday. The nigga said Canelo needs to leave the Zone. Why? Because they want him to fight somebody better and not get an easy access to a belt? You're not a boxing fan. Get the hell out of here. Simple. Get a different opponent. Don't cherry pick. This pandemic happened. People was ready to see you get it in. Like, that's where everybody's at right now. It's too many people that's about to get it in. You got the Charlos. Like, look at PBC. They about to just kill it right now. Say what you want to say. Nick, Canelo want to come back and fight a Yilchin? Like, nigga, get out of here. Nobody want to watch you do that. Keep it 100. Nobody want to come back and watch Canelo fight a dude coming off a loss. And y'all out here crying about Canelo having to fight somebody else and not having the damn power and superiority to fight whoever he want to. Just because he think he Canelo. That's ego. It's a business. I used to work for this one dude in the past. He's always said it. It's a business. It is a business. You're going to have to fight who makes sense, man. So how can you sell Yildirim? You can't. right? And you know what's so crazy? Y'all gonna get this work, man. I've been on this shit. Been on y'all. You gonna get this work. You know what's so crazy? Y'all love to say stuff like this, right? This guy has done nothing, man. He doesn't even deserve a fight with Canelo. Fight somebody. He hasn't fought anybody, right? Yet, if this dude is willing to fight Yildirim, who is literally coming off a loss to a guy who Benavidez beat. Hey, this dude tested positive for PEDs and still getting a shot at the title. And you willing to fight him, but Andrade don't deserve a shot at you. Hashtag keep the same energy. How does this guy deserve more of a shot than somebody who's undefeated with a belt? But when somebody gets stripped of a belt from their own mistake, oh, look, you stupid ass nigga, let me go get your belt. Oh, see, want to see you. Let me get the belt. Huh? Is that how you do? That's how you moving? But you franchise. So what does the belt WBC belt mean to you? What is this guy doing? Anybody understand what this man is doing with his career? What is he doing? He don't want to be undisputed. He don't know what weight class he want to fight in. He don't know. He can't get nobody to fight him until somebody gets stripped, and then the WBC orders him to fight Yildirim. When the news comes out that he requested to fight this guy, then the zone said no, 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 no. We've been waiting around to figure out what you're gonna do, and you over here. Oh, now it's time for you to pull the trigger on that. No, absolutely not. What's up, Charles? He says I can see. Hey, this is what it is, man. I'm not here to for nobody's feelings. This is real talk. Real talk. Just telling y'all, this is more like if it was a different complexion, it would be like the TO of wide receivers type, Des Bryant or something, acting like you bigger than the whole Cowboy organization or something. Like, bruh, look, little Negro, catch these footballs, okay? The owner's like, look here, uh, redhead, okay? Fight who we tell you, fight somebody better, okay? You and Oscar can get snort a line and deal with y'all's emotion later. But in the meantime, between time, you need to take a little bit of a pay cut because it's called pandemic promotions and fight somebody a little bit better. Okay, be a team player, motherfucker, with your suit on. You look good in your suit, but we need you to be a team player. Stop acting like you're bigger than everybody here because we all got billions. Okay, you got millions, we got billions. So get out of your feelings. Fuck you mean? We brought you over here. Is there a problem? We offered you the biggest contract. I don't think it was the other way around. Didn't you get dropped with HBO? Oh, okay. You better pick a better opponent before we get upset. Send them Sandu. Let me stop, bro. Earn some of that money, damn it. Stop playing games with us, man. He thought like, oh, this is free money. Oh, cool. I could just fight whoever. Excuse me. You can fight who? Yojim. Can you come around the corner real quick? Let's talk to you. Talk to you behind this curtain. Okay. Now, this is a business. And what you're gonna have to understand is we don't just go for anything here. We have a strict business plan, and you start talking like Obama, and we want to make sure that you are getting the
The right fights for all American citizens. Thank you. Thank you. We need the right fight, sir. With your suit. El Presidente. Yes, we can. Get a better opponent. Yes, we can. I'm just saying. And you know what's so crazy? I'm in a minority with this, like, right? For real, for real. It's a lot of big time Canelo fans, right? Big time Canelo fans. But it's just boundaries, man. I like to see him fight too. He's a good knockoff version of Floyd. He's decent. He is. But I don't overlook the other stuff he's been doing though. How he been using his A side advantages to the max. You feel me? All of that is noted as well, my friend. So along with these good names he has on his resume, there's a lot of A side situations going on there, my friend. In a lot of those fights. And some of the records for catchweights, my friend. Mr. I don't know where I weight I want to be at. Promotions. So at the end of the day, you got to do what makes sense. Why have two people who are in the same division on the same side of the street, same promoter? Okay, well, Golden Boy, but Matchroom is, they all brothers basically, same side of the street. Easiest fight to make. It's really no complications, and the fight will sell. It will sell, man. I'm telling you, man. And see, this will be a good fight for casuals because they're gonna really find out who Andrade is and how much history they got and what's been going on from the process of 54 to 60. All of that is gonna come out. I already know it, but hearing it from me, yeah, I ain't gonna respect the shit. I'm like, whatever, that's nigga Blackwood. But when you see it come out and they get behind it and put that shit out, I'm gonna be like, yep, been waiting for this one. And don't even know the full result. Because I still favor Canelo. Canelo's an extreme fighter, but I'm just like, this fight should just happen. It makes sense. Great for boxing. Ask yourself, is Canelo versus Andrade good for boxing? And if like I say, some of y'all casual, so y'all just think that this is some recent stuff that just been happening. Man, this fight should have been happening. He owed Andrade that fade after going after that man belt after he got stripped. Like, man, get your ass out of here, dog. That's like some shit like, you know, I got it was a situation, man, where I got removed from my home, and you go up in my home, I had some money stashed or something, you go get my stash of money and shit. Like out there, I'm like, what the fuck? How you gonna just go get my shit, nigga? I was coming back to the shit. I just had to handle something. You just gonna go get my shit? That was Andrade's belt, bro. Canelo never beat him for it. That man never wanted to work with that dude. So you can run with, act like that ain't gonna be a blemish. So even Charles, like he don't even fuck with Andrade like that, but he even know at this point, unification and long overdue. So it makes sense. It makes sense. That's better than a Yildirim. Just telling you. So we're gonna tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. You know what channels to go to for that wanna hear music. That need to hear music. You're gonna get it right here, my friend. 100. It was all said and done. They're gonna have to approach this one. Gonna have to. Telling y'all, it's falling apart, man. The more they try to avoid it, the worse it's looking. It's looking real bad. Look, it went from 54 to 60 to a whole other weight class to now to franchising to It's just, hey, telling you, just telling you, fam. Sometimes pressure can force people to do different stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I showed y'all the image before. Showed y'all the image before. One thing I realized about this guy, it appears one thing he don't like is being humiliated. He don't like that. You know, smiles and cries. He was crying. Okay. Floyd was smiling, Canelo was crying. So he be damned if he allow another brother to be out there flashing and talking weird to him. Come on, man, give me, man, swing. I'm snack, expedite. Doing all of that in the ring while hitting him, he'd probably be done. You know, he looked like one of them guys like Roberto Duran. You just say some stuff to him, he just throw his hand. See, no mas, no mas, no mas. Talk to him crazy enough. Like, yeah, you understand me. Shoot, you've been avoiding this work for 2 weight classes, haven't you? You understand it. You out there playing golf with Steph Curry, ain't you? Hold it one. Just tell your boy, man, beat this dude. Hey, man, since y'all love that race stuff so much, man, why don't y'all just tell him, like, man, go ahead and beat this dude to shut these dudes up. Shut the brothers up about this fight. Then you can feel like it's a victory. That's warrior stuff, right? Warrior. Not the warriors and shit, whatever y'all say. You know? Say the baddest brother at 160 versus the baddest brother at baddest Mexican at 160. It's a good fight, right? Blacks versus Mexicans sell. Got a storyline. Got history. Same side of the street. A lot of money backing it. Yeah, man. All right, man. Canelo for president. And as always, fanboys, that one's for y'all. It's me again. And for the ones out there, man, upset about Canelo not getting his way, stop crying. Stop crying, man. It's embarrassing. Stop crying. Okay. This is boxing. There's nothing wrong with a grown ass man fighting a better opponent. Okay. Stop it. This is ridiculous, man. Pull your skirt down, B. Okay. Let's release the man's scrotums for a little while. Allow this man to man the hell up and catch that fade with some real work. Somebody more on his level, okay? Or close. That's all I got for y'all, man. Y'all have a great, afternoon, great day. I got to get to work. PHP.